Turned it. Who'd you do? Yeah, you didn't loop around. And good evening, basketball fans, and welcome to Game 2 of this week. Oak Hill plays host to the visiting Lady Broncos of Zachary. Girls only game tonight, and this one set to tip off at 6 o'clock instead of the normal 5:30. So that's where we're sitting in now. I am Doug Gann with 446 Sports and delighted to have you on board. A big shout out to all of our fans that are tuning in tonight, and those new friends that we have down in the Zachary area. Was able to talk to head coach Tammy McClure a little bit earlier, Coach Keller a little bit earlier, who's a long-time friend of the family and up here, so a big shout out to him as well. But looking forward to it and glad that you are here with us, whether you're watching it live or went back in the broadcast and watched. It should be a good one. This is the number 3 team in Division I non-select, the Zachary Lady Broncos. 2 of their 3 losses to very, very high-powered Wasserman team. 1 loss to Lafayette. So looking at them as they're warming up, you certainly know that they're going to bring it. Oak Hill, of course, without Briley Ducey. She was injured back in Iowa. Hope to have her back for that final push, but we'll see how that goes. But they really picked up the slack on Tuesday night as they hosted the Lady Trojans of Alexandria, and a pretty good ball game that was. Alexandria out of Division I non-select, or select actually. So they've had a couple of pretty solid foes in here this week looking for a big game out here. Again, going to welcome you to it. Pregame going on here from the Hill. It is Oak Hill. It is Zachary. We're going to let you listen to the sights and sounds of basketball, and we'll join you back after the starting lineups. We'll do all of that. Sit back and enjoy. You're watching girls high school basketball on 446 Sports. And we're back getting ready for the starting lineups that they will announce here momentarily. But we want to take this opportunity to go over them with you as well. The sophomore, Braylee Cetus, will get the start tonight. There you see she's the only starter, the youngest in the lineup tonight. That's Braylee Cetus on there. A couple of juniors will start too. Amaya Courts, number 34, will get the start. She is a junior in the lineup. Lainey Johnson, number 24, will be the other junior that is here, and the two seniors that are out there, Cassie Lacaz, number 20, and a young lady that has been playing as good as anybody has, just all season long. Jody Jowers will get the start. She'll play the middle. She'll play the side. She'll play wherever she needs to be. Let's take a look, Brett, at all 5 of them on the floor if we can at this moment, and that is your Oak Hill Lady Rams starting lineups. Just thought we'd throw that out there for you guys. Sit back, and PA announcer will be on in just a couple of minutes, and we'll get this thing tipped off.
Welcome to the Oak Hill for a little Dribbler tonight. This is Zachary. Tonight's winner for the fan shirt is Rayleigh Pitt, and Madison Cook. The Lady Rams would like to thank their platinum sponsors, New Ride Family Church, Mark Dice, Michael and Whitney Johnson, and our #1 fan, Mr. Paul. Please stand for the prayer and national anthem. Senior, number 5, KD Blake. Senior, number 13, Reese Thibodeau. Senior, number 44, Pregame.
And there you have the starting lineup for tonight's contest. Again, one game only. It is girls basketball action tonight. The visiting Lady Broncos out of Zachary that come into this. Again, we told you at 15-3 overall. They are ranked number 3 in Division I non-select. 15 wins against 3 losses. 2 of those losses came at the hand of probably one of the best teams in the state in Wasserman, the other one to Lafayette. So excited to see this. Well, you look over at Samaya Rideau, number 44, the senior there. She'll be the center. And just an imposing figure out there on the court. We'll see what Coach Casey's able to do. You're going to see intensity. You're going to see pressure. As we watched the JV game, saw a lot of pressure from Zachary as well. So look for this to be one of those games where you're just getting after each other. Big hello, Little Dribblers night is here. All the folks that wore their Little Dribblers jersey got in free tonight, and there's the future Oak Hill Rams and Lady Rams all around out here tonight. And after they go out and get announced and get talked about, head to the concession stand. I see them coming back with popcorns and Cokes, and we're ready to get this thing going. It will be Jody Jowers that jumps center after she dumps the shirt up into the stands. And she is set to go. Now, correction, that is Tiara McPipe, number 2, that will jump center for Zachary. And we are underway. Jody controls that one, but it does go over to Zachary. That is Raymond that's got it. She's going to step back, hit the jumper, no good. Cetus pulls down the rebound, and we're going back the other way with it. Courts now will step off, gets it over to Lacaz. Lacaz found a lot of room down there on the baseline in that last game against Alexandria. Cetus from downtown gets that one to fall and gets the first 3 points on the Wallace High Associates scoreboard. And here is that pressure that we told you about. You'll see that the entire game. Pulling up, shooting that jumper was Raymond, unable to get it to fall. Quickly, Jowers pulls the board down and going off in the other way. Cetus is going to try her hand at it again, and she just misses inside. Rebound is controlled by Rideau, and they'll quickly go down the floor. But Lainey Johnson jumps in there, tries to throw it off of the leg of Quibido, and unable to do so from the top of the key for 3. That's Rideau. Steps out and nails that one and equals things up at 3 apiece. Courts over to the far side. Lacaz gets it right back to Courts. I don't think Amaya was ready for it. Laney's ready. She'll take the 3. Bangs around, doesn't get that to fall. Quickly, the rebound is pulled down and out of there by Blake. Blake tries to go coast to coast, unable to get that, where it's going to settle into the hands of Rideau. She'll turnaround jumper, no good inside. Rebound controlled by Zachary. That is McPipe who comes out of there with it. Good pressure and good defense by this Oak Hill Lady Rams team. There's Rideau inside. They're going to call that on. They'll call that foul, it looks like, on Laney. And, boy, I don't know about that one. Inside it goes. That basket up and good. Raymond gets the first non-3 of the night all the way down the floor to Cetus. Thought she'd kick it back out. She's going to settle in, shoot a three. It was in the face of Raymond, but he'll advise. I think she was off balance a little bit and quickly down the other way. Pull-up jumper, no good from McPipe. Rebound, though, and there's no answer inside or outside for Rideau in this one. She misses that putback. Team rebound, team defense rebound. And quickly Rosalind Duce gets up and into the game. She'll swap places with Korch just to try to get a little more physicality maybe down inside on the big senior, Samaya Rideau. Ducey comes around, gets it back to Jowers. Near carry for Jody. Jody, the right hand, she's going to go to the free throw line. We'll see who they whistle that on. They're going to call that on Tiara McPipe. She gets her first personal foul. Jody's going to go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Early on in this one, 5:45, boy, just need a better start. They got way behind Ash on Tuesday night. Ended up, I think, down 14-2 there. That second one is up and it's good. McPipe bringing it across. She's doubled up now by Cetus and Jowers. Going to the lane is Raymond, unable to get that to fall, and Cassie comes out of there, but she's going to lose that one. Good work inside by KP Blake to come out of there with it. Doing a good job of hanging in there. Much faster start than they had the other night. And a foul is going to be whistled. They'll call that on Lacaz. That'll be her first and second team foul. Offensive foul's been whistled there. Clearing out. Riddle will be whistled for that one. That's her first personal foul. They're going to get her for clearing out offensively on the inbounds. And they'll drop back and play a half-court defense, will this Lady Broncos unit. Over to the side, it is Laney trying to get her way in there, and there's going to be a foul whistled on the floor. That'll be the third team foul. First one on Ava Raymond. Braley set to inbounds underneath the Lady Rams basket. Good defense there early. Jody comes out with it, but it's going to get knocked away. Double team there. Raymond slapped it away to McPipe. McPipe's now trying to cut, and an offensive foul is whistled. They'll call that on Tiara McPipe, her second personal foul. And that is already 4 fouls, so the Lady Rams will be shooting the rest of the way. Checking in is Asia Walker. Asia Walker comes in now. McPipe had a couple of fouls on her, so they'll get her out of there quickly. Boy, intense pressure, too, as she comes right in, does Walker. Inside it goes. Cassie unable to get that one to fall, but I'm telling you, Rideau was right there. There's a turnover. Jody's got it. They've got numbers. Inside to Cetus it goes, and Braley's able to pay that one off. She's got 5 early on. Good dish from Jody. Quickly back the other way goes Raymond. That one is up, and it is good, and she's got 4. And Jody's slow to get up. When Walker comes right up on her again, I think they've got that figured out. They're going to stay on Jody the entire time. Foul's going to be whistled there on Reese Quibido. She picks one up, and that's in the bonus now. They'll be shooting free throws for the rest of the way. Just 4:26 to go, or 3:34 gone here in the first. And that's got Amaya Courts set and ready to go. So Ducey to the free throw line. Rosalind makes the first one. Ties things up for the second time at 7. Bounces around. Roz gets both of them to fall. And a 1-point advantage for the Lady Rams here. Playing very well in the first 4 minutes or so of this first period. All the way swung over to the corner now, back up top. Good team defense by Oak Hill in this one. Rideau was calling for the ball down low. That's a battle going on between her and Jody. Back inside he goes to Samaya. Looks like Jody's going to be whistled for that foul. It'll be on the floor. And they do call that on Jody. That's her first personal foul. Third team halfway home in the first. Back up top it goes now to Blake. She swings it around to the corner to Raymond. Raymond trying her hand from downtown and gets that one to fall. She's got 7, does Ava Raymond, 7 of the 10 in this one. Good looking shot for that young lady. Keep an eye on her throughout this one. That's Laney trying to equal that. Bounces back iron, no good. Raymond controls this, and Ava Raymond is certainly a cog to this Zachary Lady Broncos offense. Going to be out of bounds, and it will go over to the Lady Rams. And let's see, that is Madison Alcero checking in. And who else did we get come in there? That's number 23, Kennedy Whitfield. So Whitfield and Alcero. Coach McClure going deep into the bench already. Court's a little bit off balance. Goes up with the right hand and gets that one to fall. Court's her first basket of the night. Knots things up again. Coming in off of there, Asia Walker gets her first basket, and these two teams are settling in to a pretty good offensive night. Cetus, who will shoot quickly. Jowers saves that one, but did not establish herself back in. Saved it back inside to Roz, but Roz had not set her feet on the court of play after stepping out, so it'll go back over to Zachary. Full court work by Oak Hill in this one. Lacaze getting set to make her way back in. That shot is up, bangs off the backboard. Don't know if Kennedy called that one, but Whitfield gets the basket to go, and a 4-point lead now for Zachary. That's the largest of the contest by either team. Spin move, Roz, that one gets blocked out of bounds, and that's the problem with going inside that lane. As Cassie gets set to check back in, she'll swap places with Cetus. But that's the problem with going inside that lane. The bigs that are in there for Zachary really are lane protectors. Over in the corner is Court. She'll go to the left hand, get that one to fall. Amaya back-to-back baskets, and it cuts the lead in half, 14-12. Zachary across the timeline quickly, back over to Raymond, who is their offensive catalyst. Misses that one, though, and Jody pulls the board down. Jody's going to go to the free throw line, and she's going to shoot two. They'll whistle that on Madison Alcero. Picks up her first, and still in the double bonus. Jody, nothing from the field, but has one free throw on the day to go along with a foul, a couple of rebounds and assists. That one is up, and it's good. Second one's up, and it's good. And the fourth tie of the game to go along with 5 lead changes. My bad. Off-balance shot is up, and it's no good. Rebound there as Raymond gets the board and the bucket, and boy, she is something. 9 points already. That's Cassie from downtown, unable to get that. Thought had a shot at it. Another rebound pulled down by Raymond. Gonna have to have an answer for her. Quickly down inside they go. That is up and in by Alcero. Gets her first basket. Back to a 4-point cushion for Zachary. Laney with a spin move inside. Back iron again. So the rim that was nice now is starting to get unkind to the Lady Rams. And boy, Zachary doesn't give you an opportunity to get going. They're right back down the floor. 3-ball from KP Blake. Lead is up now to 7. Courts across the timeline. Minute 20 remaining here in the first period of play. Off-balance shot there, and just Zachary denying everything now. They have ratcheted up that defense. Step back 3 is up from the corner, no good. That shot was up by Walker. Asia Walker had that. Quickly back down the other way. Maya trying to go up and under. Doesn't get that to fall. And Raymond quickly back the other way, trying to reach double digits. And does with that one. She's got 11. And a timeout is called on the floor. Coach Casey not excited about it at all. We'll take a quick one and be right back right after this. You're watching high school basketball on 446 Sports. There you go. We certainly appreciate our title sponsor, Explore Alexandria Pineville. You think there's nothing to do here? I think that commercial showed you a little bit different. Go check out explorealexandriapineville.com, and you can find out just what is all going on here in central Louisiana 24/7. Inbounds this one with 46 seconds to go. Courts will bring it across the ram head there at center court. Switches hands in the air. Raymond pulls down another rebound. And she's one of the better players that I've seen in the state. Quickly they go over. She was fouled by Courts. Courts picks up what is her first personal foul, and that will send. Nope, still one foul to get. Cassie finds her way in. She'll swap places with. She swapped places with Amaya. And that will get Raymond with the ball across the timeline. Good pressure defense by the Lady Rams, but Raymond's got it, and she gets it quickly inside. It goes to Alcero, and she's able to finish that one off. Game was 14-14. This is an 11-0 run over the final couple of minutes. Laney, top of the key. Inside will count if it goes. It does not. Hits the bottom of the backboard, and that's the end of the first. It is 25-14. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're watching girls basketball on 446 Sports. So before we went to the half, there was I guess it was a technical was issued, or a foul was on him. I'm not clear on that, but there was one free throw that was taken. Lacaz gets that free throw, 25-15. So a 10-point deficit coming out of the first half. Oak Hill will have the basketball, and we're off and running here in period number 2. Over the corner, but good pressure out on the side. Raymond is everywhere. Johnson goes with the right-handed runner in the lane, unable to get it to go. And look, it's beginning to get a broken record, but Ava Raymond is head and shoulders one of the better players that I've seen in the state. Over in the corner it goes, which is probably why there's a 15-3 record for Coach Tammy McClure and the Lady Broncos. Over in the corner it goes. Thought about the shot, but Roz come out good on that and defended it. Up in there, Jody unable to get it to fall. It goes into the hands of Asia Bell, B-E-L-L, and she gets the putback, 27-15. Again, we told you it was 14 apiece in this one. There's been ties and lead changes. That's going to be the first foul of the second period, and it's going to be whistled on Asia Bell. That is her first personal foul, first team. Being defended out near the mid-court line by Whitfield. Kennedy Whitfield, a good job, and they'll switch off. Backdoor pass into Lacaz. A little bit off center on that. That's been a pretty effective one. Jody's going to go to the line, but there was a foul, it looked like, prior to that. They'll whistle that on number 3. That's Asia Bell. Back-to-back fouls on Bell. And Jowers will go to the line to shoot 2, where she's been a lot this evening. That one bangs around and gets out of there. No good. Second one by Jody is up, and it's good. She's 4 of 6 from the line tonight. Gets it back to 11. And Samaya Ritto getting set to check back in. Leading the way, though, Raymond's got 11. Quick jumper up and no good, and I don't think Coach McClure was happy about that, and she's quickly going to get Walker out of the game. Lacasse from downtown bangs that one off the side, no good. Gets her own rebound. Finally going to stay on the ground where it'll be a held ball. Timeout was whistled, which means they're giving possession. 30-second timeout. We'll take a quick one and we'll be right back. You're watching girls basketball on 446 Sports.
Discover golf like never before at Links on the Bayou, Central Louisiana's hidden gem. Welcome to a golf experience like no other. Our Links-style design sets the stage for an exciting and unique adventure. 5 distinct tee boxes cater to every skill level, ensuring a game that's perfect for you. And when you're ready to refuel, head to Becky's Bunker Club for dining with a view and gear up in our pro shop. Ready to elevate your golfing experience? Tee off at Links on the Bayou today. Links on the Bayou, redefining the way you enjoy golf.
Back we go following that timeout. And a quick timeout was granted. I don't know that it was more than a held ball. And normally they don't award a timeout when something like that is going on. Needless to say, it's back over to Zachary. Lady Broncos knifing inside. That was 23. Whitfield unable to get that fall, and Jody is there. Tapped away. Good pressure by Quibido, but Lady Rams able to get it out and get going. Ducey, though, is really being pushed. That one jumping in the middle is Raymond, and Raymond with the steal and the score. She'll go coast to coast. 29-16. Johnson trying to get around Ritto, unable to do so. Gets it back to Roz. Roz will kick it out to Laney. Back up the top they go. Swung around to Cassie. Cassie trying to work it inside to Jody. Jody's going to miss that. Now she fires away. Still misses another one. Back-to-back rebounds. And Quibido comes out of there with it. Back out front to KP Blake. Zip pass inside to Whitfield. Unable to control it. Back it goes to Quibido, and she gets that one to fall. Her first basket of the night. Johnson's got it, kicks it outside. Cetus will take that one. That's offline from the start, right in front of us. Rebound controlled there by Roz. And a timeout has been called by Coach West to save that possession. 30-second timeout. A full timeout? Full timeout. We'll take it with them. Be back in 60 seconds. You're watching Oak Hill Lady Rams basketball on 446 Sports.
This month, as we gather with the ones we love, let's take a moment to give thanks for the blessings in our lives. When it comes to protecting what matters most, trust those who care about your family as much as you do.
I'm Jason Hawk, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm here to help you protect what you hold dear.
Whether auto, home, or life, have peace of mind knowing that your family is covered today, tomorrow, and for years to come. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect what matters most.
Are home problems turning your life upside down? Trust Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing to save the day. From keeping you comfortable to plumbing repairs and even generators, we do it all. Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing, your one-stop solution for AC, plumbing, and generators. If you need us to save the day for you, call Southern Air Cooling, Heating, and Plumbing or visit us online at southernairnow.com.
Back courtside right in front of us. Braley Seat is set to inbounds in front of Raymond. Raymond definitely one of those D1 prospects off of the Zachary team. You'll see her. Oh, jumping into the lane is Quibido. She's going to get the steal and gets the basket there. That's 4 in a row by Quibido. And this is a, gosh, what is this? A 19-2 run that Zachary has put on. Jody running one-hander left side gets that one to fall. Her first basket of the night that's not been a free throw. And you just got to get back in this thing in chunks. Elevating and going to the basket is KP Blake. She's got 5 on the night. halfway home in the second, nearing halftime in this one. Long range shot up, no good. Pulling out of there with the rebound is Raymond. (35-18). You see that on the Wallace High Associates scoreboard, under 4 minutes now. Jowers spinning around. Quibido there to tie things up. Boy, she's been a scrappy one herself in the middle of everything. There's no doubt why this Zachary team is in the top 3 of Division I non-select. Elevating that jumper, no good. Jody pulls that rebound down and gets it out front to Laney. Laney going to the free throw line as a block is called on Blake. Block from Blake, and that will send Laney to the line to shoot 2. 4 fouls already in this, and 0 for Oak Hill. Free throw up and no good from Laney. Misses both free throws. Raymond pulls that board down. And outlet goes to Walker. She'll step across into the front court. Firing that one up from downtown and missing everything was Blake. Johnson pulls that rebound down, gets it out to Courts. Courts likes to try to take it to the basket and does. Amaya Courts now has 6, under 3 to go in the first half. Down to 15. Just got to chip away and get it under 10. Jumping around and denying, and they've found a little bit there. When they've got somebody at the front side, and it's usually Jowers of Rideau, they're able to drop somebody behind and kind of double in on the big center, Samaya Rideau, and just continuing to keep her posted up. That one knocked away by Laney. So showing good fight by these Lady Rams here in this one. Little Dribblers night. We told you that. A lot of blue shirts out in the crowd for the Little Dribblers. There's always blue shirts in here. I get what you're saying. Steps inside the three-point line. Shot is up and good. Up and no good. Rideau had the rebound, went back up for it. Jody is going to be whistled for the foul. That is her second. Neared the block, but just unable to elevate and get going with her. Free throw, second one is up and good. 36 now. Jody trying to take over and just drive and again continue to create fouls. Raymond fakes the dish. Coming out of it is Cetus. Not really numbers though, so may have to back this one out, and she does. Cross court just over the outside hands of Quibido, and Courts will put the shot up. It's no good. Can't buy a bucket here. Zachary in the midst of a 22-6 run over the last 5 or 6 minutes or so. That one bangs around, still doesn't get it to fall. And said that Roz had it, but she was on the end line. Near turnover, but Zachary able to pull that one back. That is the top. And Asia Walker, she's got 2 on the night. We saw Rideau hit from out there, but this time she's going to try to turn around jumper. Great work by Jowers to deny that and cut the dribble penetration off. banks in. That is a long-range three off the backboard by Laney. Raymond will step inside the three-point line. Back iron, no good. Quibido pulls down the rebound, but it's blocked by Courts, and Laney's got it going back the other way. 2 on 3, so numbers not in the favor. They'll kick it out to Courts. She'll fire away, no good. Jody banging around in there. Thought she had a trip to the free throw line coming up, but Rideau pulls that one out and goes the other way. It's going to be a charge whistle there, we think. They're going to call a block. Laney is going to be whistled for her second personal foul. So nobody really in foul trouble with just minute 5 to go. That will send, maybe that is Whitfield. And this is the free throw there. Set to check back in is 25. Latavia Duncan, the first time that we've seen her. And back in, looks like Alcero, number 4. 13-point deficit for Oak Hill in this one. Misses everything on there, so it will go back over to Oak Hill. Have to hit the rim on a free throw for it to be in play. They do that to keep you from throwing one off the backboard and trying to get a quick rebound and a quick 2 points. Johnson works it inside to Cetus. Cetus will swing it back around. Jowers has a little bit of space. Thinks she can take Alcero. Does, but unable to pull that one down. And the rebound stays. A team offensive rebound for Oak Hill. 44.5 seconds, 44.5 remaining here in the first half of play. Over the near side it goes, back inside to Jody. Jody kicks it outside to Laney. Laney try her hand at 3, and she's got her second 3 of the night, back-to-back three-pointers, and it is back to that 10-point deficit. Again, chip away, trying to get it under 10. Whitfield that fires that one off balance too, gets that to go. She's got 4. 11 seconds now, under 10 to go here. Cetus will try to work it inside to Jody. Good steal by Walker. 2 and 1 on the clock. That'll count if it goes. It does not, and it doesn't. And it is halftime here on the Hill. We'll let you watch the Oak Hill cheerleaders, and then we'll head off to commercial break. Lady Rams have some work to do when we come back.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
This month, as we gather with the ones we love, let's take a moment to give thanks for the blessings in our lives. When it comes to protecting what matters most, trust those who care about your family as much as you do.
I'm Jason Hawk, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm here to help you protect what you hold dear.
Whether auto, home, or life, have peace of mind knowing that your family is covered today, tomorrow, and for years to come. So talk to Hawk at 318-791-HAWK or online at talktohawk.com and let us help you protect what matters most.
And we are back. It is halftime here on the Hill. 38-26 in this one, and it is Little Dribbler night, and so we had to bring the resident expert in on that, Jana Ducey, and tell us a little bit about the Little Dribblers. This is second time I think we've talked about it, but again, for those that are new to it, tell us about it.
Little Dribbler has been around for years. I mean, even before I was born. And in our division, there's 14 schools. So we have like an east and a west side. I mean, we go as far as South Beauregard for our league.
What age group is that's doing
we
that?
We do 4 to 12-year-olds, but we do have some schools that have 13 and 14-year-olds.
Right.
But in our smaller schools, most of the kids are on a high school team already. The bigger schools usually have the 13 and 14 teams. But like here, we have 145 kids that play Little Dribblers, 4 to 12-year-olds.
So what do you? I mean, do they practice here in the gym?
Yes,
What's the
so
how? That sounds pretty chaotic.
We have 2 gyms.
Okay.
So like our little kids, 4 to 8, practice in our little gym, and the older kids practice in here. They get 2 practices a week. We have a practice schedule.
Right.
And I think me and Ashley took this over about 9 years ago. Ashley's kids aged out, so she quit on me about 2 years ago. But I told her the other day I got 4 years left, and I said she's going to have a grandbaby playing by then.
So you got to move it around. That's right. What some of the memories, some of these players that you're seeing on here that have starred in there, and you guys had them in
I coached probably every starter that's starting.
Goodness. So you set the table for Casey. Is that right?
I've been coaching them since they was 4 years old, me and Ashley.
So she's only had them for a little while, and you've
we took them as far as we could take them,
right.
And then she took them the rest of the way. She got them in 5th grade.
I got you. Look, I don't step away from trying to stir things up. That's what he had to. No, it's great though. And you see, I made the comment on the air. I said you look out there, and I was trying to point out the little dribblers. I said you look out there and you look at all the blue shirts. I was like, well, there's blue shirts out there every night when it's full. But it's good to see the small shirts and the young kids out here.
Oh yeah, our community is a great supporter of the program, high school and the Little Dribblers. I'm just glad they all participate, you know.
When's their season? What do they play? They play 5-8 games?
We play the whole month of January and February on Saturdays.
Okay.
And then we have a big end-of-the-year tournament where if they win, they get rings and all.
Sound like they need to get a championship game streamed or something. I think who knows?
The way we do it is we have a different age group at every gym because there's so many games going on.
Right.
That's really the only way we can do it. But it's pretty impressive to see. You'd be surprised how good some of these little girls are and little boys.
Look, we absolutely see it, and it's got to be something for them. Seeing the success that Oak Hill has had in this too, to be able to come out here and play on the floor, and that's got to get them fired up about their high school and junior high years.
Yeah, and I mean it starts here. I mean it starts when they're little. They learn the game, and then it makes it a lot easier for the high school coaches to take it over when they already know how to dribble and know the basics of basketball.
Do you ever go over to Casey and say, look, if you do this with them, because this is how I got it.
That's after the game.
That's afterwards, that's right. Not during the game. No,
I might get kicked out of the gym.
We've learned not to mic her up during the game especially at halftime. I can only imagine. Well, Jana, we appreciate you out here. Yep. Certainly a great crowd. And do they move that fast when they're not throwing candy?
No.
Okay, there you have it.
Well, actually, you know, I'm going to tell you, we had a Little Dribblers game here 2 weeks ago.
Right.
And it was standing room only. We probably had 70 people standing.
Goodness gracious.
It was a packed gym. We had Fairview. We were hosting Fairview.
Well, now, in retrospect, though, that's it's pretty packed when the older kids are in here, too.
Yeah.
But to see them at that age, man, that's great.
Yeah. The grandparents really support them, and the parents, it's good to see.
So these battles that get up with Fairview and high school and all of those times,
they played each
it
other
starts
their whole
it from 4 years old.
Oh, yeah. Like all the schools around us, all the kids have been playing each other since they was 4 years old.
That's great. Well, we appreciate everything that you do, at least for 4 more years anyway.
4 more years. I got an 8-year-old.
There you go. Thank you very much. We appreciate you. Guys, that'll do it. We're going to get back over to halftime. We'll be back here in about 3 minutes. You're watching Oak Hill basketball right here on 446 Sports.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone. Day or night, wherever you are, or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
At Wallace Eye Associates, right now is the best time to have your cataracts removed. A new year means a new deductible, so if you're just not seeing as well as you used to, schedule your cataract evaluation today. It's fully covered by all medical insurances, including Medicare. You never need a referral at Wallace Eye Associates, and our method of next-generation cataract care is the most affordable in the state. There's only one team, one focus, your vision. Wallace Eye Associates.
And we're back getting ready for the second half of action. Oak Hill looks like they'll have the ball to start things off there. Leading scorer for the Lady Rams. A couple of them. Jody's got 6. Laney's got 6 by those threes. Amaya's got 6. And it's been pretty even on there, but the story has been the junior from Zachary, Ava Raymond. That's right, just a junior. 13 offers already she's got. Most of the Southland Conference has already sent something out to her. That is a look at Tiara McPipe that has it there. She's off to Loyola. Corner 3 is up. 3-ball corner pocket. KP Blake, that is her second three-pointer. Jumping into the lane, Blake steals that one. Stops unable to get that one to fall. Rebound controlled by Cetus and kicks it out to Lacaze. There'll be another turnover there. That is Raymond. Misses on that one. Cassie jumps in there with Blake. (41-26). Roz comes out of there. That'll get Maya back into the game. Big offensive move inside by Samaya Rideau. Gets that one to fall after the first miss in the board, but it is tough to control her when she gets going. Over to the near side, Jody from the top of the key gets that one to go. 3-ball from the top, Jody Jowers. She's got 9. They throw that one inside, and Rideau's got it again. Back-to-back baskets. Over to the near side, Lacaze spins it to the corner. Jody's going to try to take this one to the basket. Trying to work on McPipe. McPipe with 2 fouls already, and that's a big foul going to be whistled on Rideau. That is her second, and that'll send Jody back to the line for what will be her 7th and 8th free throws. First free throw, Jody up, and it is good. Now 5 of 7 for Jowers. Jody set for her second free throw, made the first one. Second one is up, and it's good as well. 6 of 8 now, 75% from the free throw line is Jowers. She's got 5 others. Give her 11 on the evening. That's Tiara that's got it, goes up, misses that one. Jody just continues to bang around inside there with Rideau. That's McPipe trying again, and they're just controlled, and coming out of there is Jody. She's gathered up there. Quibido gets on to Courts. Crosses over, loses that. Quibido was right on her, and quickly KP Blake back the other way. Dishes it off to McPipe, and she's able to finish. So give that first basket to Tiara McPipe. Good assist from KP Blake. Laney from downtown, she's got a couple, misses that one. And it will be out of bounds off of Jody. Boy, they're just hanging around and getting there and playing pretty even. But this is how they started the first 6 or 7 minutes of this one before that big run. You remember it was 14-14 at one point, but it was an 18-2 run by Zachary that opened this up like it does. McPipe thought about it from downtown, doesn't do it, pulls inside, jumps around. Rideau there with the rebound, goes to put it back, but it's fouled going up. They'll whistle that on Braylee Cetus. First foul is what I've got for her. I could be off, though, and the lead stretches up to 16. They had it at 10 right before the break. Big shout out to all of our sponsors that have helped us bring you Oak Hill Rams and Lady Rams basketball. Of course, Sheriff Mark Wood, Kayla Jade Photography, Lebo's Major League Collectibles, and a Little Moat, Little Dribblers, and BU Designs. Of course, our title sponsor through it all is Explorer Alexandria Pineville. That one from Rosalind is up, and it's good. She's got 4 now. First basket from the floor for her, and it's back to 15. Swung over, Quibido trying her hand from downtown, misses everything. That's the second one that we've seen her hit nothing on. Courts cross into the corner to Laney. She's going to keep firing away. 3-ball, corner pocket, Laney Johnson. Not sure what they called there. They're just resetting things following that 3-ball. Courts on Blake there out near the ram head. Blake tries to get by her now, off to Quibido on the wing. She'll try to take Courts to the basket. The one-hander no good. Rebound controlled by Amaya, and she'll look up the floor to Braylee. Braylee with the left hand doesn't get it to fall. Raymond able to pull that one back out and quickly back down the other way to McPipe, and she'll fire away, misses that also. Out of bounds, and it will go over to Oak Hill. Very, very productive first half of this third period for Oak Hill, as they have hung around and went toe-to-toe, but again, they did that in the first 7 or 8 minutes. Spinner in the lane. Nobody's on Jody, and Jody's going to go to the free throw line. She got that, and the foul's going to be whistled on Quibido. And set to check in, Kennedy Whitfield will swap places with Quibido. Jowers back to the free throw line. Gets that one to roll in. Wasn't all net like the previous 2, but it doesn't matter. It counts the same, and McPipe will come out of there once again. Jody shoots and gets them both there. Good job from the free throw line for Jowers. Gets it back to a 10-point deficit. Working inside to Rideau they go. Spun around, and that one is going to be saved underneath. Back to Ducey. She's got it back outside to Amaya. Amaya will swing it over, and Cetus will fire away from downtown. gets a long rebound herself, tries to go in and just nowhere to go. And Rideau just stands there like she should. And Braley giving up a lot of height, had nowhere to go, and then Rideau will come out. Looks like Madison Alcero will make her way in for Coach McClure and the Lady Broncos. Quibido has it over in the corner. She's being guarded by Ducey. Now it's spun around. Blake kicks it back out top. Raymond doing the same. Good ball movement. Ineffective on the shot, and Jowers comes out of there with another rebound, trying to race Blake down, and Blake was up for the task. Cetus from the top of the key. Ill-advised shot there, and Laney and Quibido do battle over there. Held ball, and it will, looks like it will stay with Oak Hill, and it does. Over to Jowers, back up top, now spun around. Amaya from the corner, thought she had, good rebound and put back by Johnson. Laney Johnson give that basket. She's got 11 now, double digits for Laney. And a timeout on the floor, so a great run by your Oak Hill Lady Rams. It's a full timeout. We'll take it with them. We'll be back in 60 seconds. You're watching girls basketball right here on 446 Sports.
Check out some of our recent work at the Panthers Stadium. In addition to custom signs and banners, we also handle custom trophies, custom awards, custom vehicle wraps, and more. Give us a call. We handle projects large and small.
This month, as we gather with the ones we love, let's take a moment to give thanks for the blessings in our lives. When it comes to protecting what matters most, trust those who care about your family as much as you do.
I'm Jason Hawk, your local Farm Bureau insurance agent. I'm here to help you protect what you hold dear.
Whether auto, home, or life, have peace.
Back to action we go following that timeout by Zachary. Inside to Raymond it goes, and a good play right out of the timeout. Gets it back to 10. Jody's going to go to the basket. The running one-hander doesn't go. Long rebound out by Whitfield, and she'll quickly get it down court to Raymond, who gets that one to fall. 17 now for the junior Ava Raymond. Long three up, no good. Rebound controlled there by Whitfield. Came down to her pretty easy. Raymond off balance shot, but there's Alcero to clean things up. Now still unable to get it to fall, and then come crashing in is Cetus. They'll get that, but pressure stays on by Raymond. Now all of a sudden you got to get it across to beat the trap, and I don't think that's where Coach Casey wanted Amaya to go with that, and she'll quickly get her up and out of the game. Cross step there, no good. Rebound controlled by Whitfield. Gets it out to Raymond just outside the free throw line. It's no good, and an easy rebound floats down, but it's slapped away by Blake. Boy, you just got to protect the ball a little bit. Coach West may need to get another timeout. Ball rolls around. Jody comes out of there with it, and Jody's going to get fouled. They'll whistle that on Raymond, and that is her second. Cassie over here, courtside in front of us. Roz has it. She's covered up by KP Blake. Over to Laney. The defense has extended out, not wanting Oak Hill to be able to get in and shoot that three. So Jody just a little head fake and goes to the basket. Jody having herself a whale of a game. She's got 15 on the night. Back to a 10-point lead. Quibido will shoot it from there. She does. Misses that one. Rebound pulled down. Another one by Jowers. Well on her way to another board bully night. Cross-court pass goes to Laney. There's Cetus banging around underneath. Doesn't get that to fall out. Sarah clears that one out, and there goes Raymond out ahead of the crowd. Gets that one to fall. She's got 19 now, under a minute to go in the third. Threes have not been falling. That's what got Oak Hill back into it, but now it's a 12-point lead. Raymond, good work down low by Johnson, who rejects that one, and Roz just takes it away. They'll get Jowers. She's got one-on-one with Quibido. Little Euro step, and gets it to fall. Pretty solid move there by Jowers. 10-point lead for Zachary with 20 seconds to go. Quibido back up top to Blake. She's had a couple of threes. Instead, they'll try to work it inside. Foul is going to be whistled, but it's on the floor. They'll whistle Jowers for the foul, and that'll get her third. Courts comes back in. She swaps places with Cetus. Trying to avoid something here at the end. That one is saved by Courts. 10 seconds to go. She stops her dribble. Jody's got to get it down the floor. Kicks it away. No, it's saved. Near back court from Blake. 2 and 1 at the buzzer. Gets it to go at the end of the third quarter. That buzzer shot is good by Blake. And we'll be back to start the fourth period when we come back. Getting ready to start the fourth quarter of action here. You see it on the Wallace Eye Associates scoreboard, 56-44. Zachary leads this one. Lead had gotten as much as 18. They were tied several times back in that first. McPipe over to Alcero. Alcero finds McPipe down inside. And that's just a good give-go. Unable to get that to fall, and Roz comes out of there with it. That's the kind of stops that you need. But, I mean, relentless pressure by Kennedy Whitfield. Throws that one over, and Laney comes up and gets it bailed out. Jody from downtown doesn't get that to fall. Cassie chases it down with a little back volleyball type save and will jump in and nearly tie it up, but off and running, and Zachary has numbers here. They'll dish it inside, but a good block by Courts. Going to be finished off, though, by KP Blake. She's got 12. 2 players in double digits for Zachary, 2 for Oak Hill, Laney and Jowers. And this is what you go through. You just go through these dry spells for Oak Hill. And against a team like Zachary that is proven, that is solid and very athletic, it's tough to do that. But to take anything away from either of these two teams, they have been battling. That's Raymond. Goes in. She's now got 21. Jody, second time we've seen that Euro step, doesn't get it to fall. She'll kick it outside to Laney. Laney gets her third three, her fourth three of the night. She's got 14. Back to 11. Got to hit a couple of those down the stretch. Long rebound. Yeah, they're going to whistle. They're going to call a foul on the floor. Had a hold of Cassie's elbow. They'll call that on Raymond, and that's her third foul. No basket, so 11-point lead. An opportunity to get it down under double digits. It was as low as 8 at one point in this late third, early fourth period. courts over the head of McPipe, but over the outstretched arms of Jowers as well. And so unable to take advantage of a good trip down the floor. That's a 3 ball that is launched up, rolls around, no good. Laney pulls that one down. She's got to clear out and does. Gets it over to Courts. Now Courts will make her way down the floor. Pulls up inside the lane, banks that one off, and it's a 9-point margin now. Courts has 8. Well, she gets up in the open court and goes coast to coast like that. It's solid. She turns around, picks a foul up there. First foul. First team foul here in the 4th. Work it inside to McPipe. She's going to find Blake. Raymond from the top of the key. Bangs around, no good. Roz able to pull that one down, and quickly down go your Lady Rams. That one thrown away, and just messy passes on the run out for Oak Hill here. Boy, he had an opportunity a couple of times down the floor just to dig in and get effective and cut into this 9-point lead. Alcero spins around, doesn't get it to go, but she is a force underneath, and Jody's going to be whistled for a foul, and she was standing straight up. That's going to be the 4th personal foul on Jody by my count. And that'll send Madison Alcero to the free throw line. Lead is 9. That one bounces, hits every bit of the rim before bouncing and getting out of there. And Asia Walker will come back in. She'll swap places with Whitfield. So Whitfield to the bench and Walker in. Alcera looking for her second free throw. Compensates for that one, goes hard off of it. Raymond pulls that one down, and that's 23 now for Ava Raymond. Back to 11, 60-49 in this one. Good head fake by Laney, but unable to get it. It's just the blocking was there by Zachary. Back down the other way. Good defensive work by Cetus to get that block. And Rideau and Lacaze back in. Laney will come out. Laney's been hot from beyond the arc. She's got 14, 12 from downtown. That 3 is up, and it just barely touches the bottom of the net. Raymond's got another one. It's the second 3 for Raymond. She's filling up the score column. Foul whistled on the floor. They'll call that on Asia Walker. .26 points now for Raymond, the junior. Inside it goes to Roz, and tried to go up and through Rideau, but that's not ever going to work. Blake now working her way down the floor, kicks it outside to Walker. Walker will pull up and bury that mid-range jumper. Ballooned up to 15 right now, so a 6-0 run for Zachary. And this is what Oak Hill just puts in so much effort. They expend a lot of energy. That one tapped away, and that's going to be a foul on Courts. There was Lamaya with her 3rd, and Laney will make her way back in. She'll swap spots with Lacaze. Asia Walker on the far side to inbounds. Laney pulls that board down and gets it over to Amaya. Cetus is all alone out here. She might want to pull that one back out. That's going to be a foul whistled on Rideau. That's her 3rd. Well, this thing was, 58-49 before that little bit of a run. Don't need a 3 here, but a 3 would be good. Jody thought about it. Instead, it's going to go inside. She's going to get whistled for the travel. Under 4 to go in this one. I'm going to tell you what, the resiliency of this Oak Hill team this week has been solid. They have not showed an ounce of quit and a lot of fight, and McPipe's going to get whistled for the foul, and I got to believe that Coach McClure will get her out of there following that one. Tough, hard foul there by Tiara. She is going to Loyola. We told you that, the senior from Zachary. Roz has it across midcourt now. Good screen set up by Cetus. They'll work it inside to Jowers, and that extends the defense all the way out to Rideau. That'll leave Laney open, and she buries her 5th three-pointer of the night. Back to 12. 17 points now for Laney. That's Blake to the near side. They've got a count going, so Cetus playing her pretty well. Back over it goes to McPipe. She'll step back and shoot 3. And nobody really hustling to the ball. Falls in the hands of Blake. And now Roz comes there. Cassie comes out of there with this one. She's being pressured by Blake, and not sure how that foul wasn't there, but good defense by Blake. Roz is going to try to clean it up, unable to do so, and that's the kind of shots that you really have to hit to get back in this thing. Another empty trip for Oak Hill. There's Jody with a block. She'll get it back from Lacaze. Jody goes to the basket and gets that one to fall. And a timeout by Coach McClure and the Lady Broncos. Seeing what it is. We'll take it with them. It's a full timeout. Be back in 60 seconds right here on 446 Sports.
At Wallace Eye Associates, right now is the best time to have your cataracts removed. A new year means a new deductible, so if you're just not seeing as well as you used to, schedule your cataract evaluation today. It's fully covered by all medical insurances, including Medicare. You never need a referral at Wallace Eye Associates, and our method of next-generation cataract care is the most affordable in the state. There's only one team, one focus, your vision. Wallace Eye Associates.
Wherever you are, you're there for a reason. You shouldn't have to make a trip to the branch to deposit a check. Skip the trip and use our mobile app to easily and securely deposit checks right from your phone. Day or night, wherever you are, or whatever you're doing. Download our mobile app today.
And we're back courtside here, the Hill and Oak Hill. Second of 2 girls-only ball games this week. I'll tell you what, this Oak Hill Lady Rams team this week is certainly battle-tested. They played Alexandria down to the wire on Tuesday night, and they are banging back and forth with the number 3 team in the state in non-select in the Zachary Lady Broncos. It's been comfortable but chaotic for Zachary since that 14-14 mark when they go on an 18-2 run to really open things up. But Oak Hill team has just consistently battled behind 17 from Laney Johnson and 19 from Jowers. Blake from downtown gets that one, nothing but net. That's her 3rd 3 of the night. She's got 15. They're out on Laney, and they cause that's Quibido and Rideau out there that cause a held ball. It'll stay with Oak Hill, but you know that Coach McClure's got them out on Laney, and I don't think she'll see another open shot tonight. Rideau out on her, hard to shoot over. Cassie's going to go to the basket now. Jody there to clean things up. She's got 21. 20-point effort on the night for Jody. Under 2 minutes to go. It's an 11-point lead. So a couple of stops and a couple of bombs, and you're right back in it. High and in the air and over to Raymond. And they'll whistle that on Laney. Laney, that's her 3rd. Both teams will be shooting free throws for the final, minute and 32 of this one. That's Quibido to the near side over in the corner. Bell will roll this one along the floor over to Raymond, and burning some time is what they're doing, but Blake will fire that one up. Launches and off and no good. Rebound comes straight down to Ava Raymond, and she's got 28 now. Back to 13. Cetus could make things interesting by getting that one, and she does from downtown. Braylee Cetus. She's got 8 points now on the evening, but it's a 10-point game, so they're going to have to foul and extend this game out. You can't have Jody do it because that'll be 5 on her, and they go and they're going to send Rideau to the line. That's a foul whistled on Rosalind Ducey. Not sure why. Yeah, they are. They're down here shooting. So Rideau will go to the line to shoot 2. This is what got the Rams in trouble on Tuesday night. Got into this situation, missed the free throw. Rideau makes that one, but the second free throw was missed on 2 occasions, and Jackson from Ash was able to pull those down and get back up. Offensive rebounds, and now Coach McClure has backed all of her players back off of the line. And rolling both free throws in is Rideau. Gets it back to a 12-point lead. Let me tell you what, this game is closer than that scoreboard indicates. You got to shoot quickly. Cetus throws that one up. And a foul is going to be whistled on Ducey once again. Ross picks up her second, and that's going to send Rideau back to the line. Looked very good. She's 3 for 3 for free throws tonight. First free throw up and it's good. That's 4 in a row. She's 4-4. I've not seen her miss a free throw all night. Probably won't miss a free throw. Still can't announce her jinx when you want to, as much as you try in that one. That's 5 of 5 from the line from Rideau. I guess it was an intentional announcer's jinx, and that doesn't work. Jody unable to get that to fall, and Rideau has been solid, but she's going to travel there on that rebound. 14-point lead for Zachary, and they are going to roll out of here. Zachary will move to 16-3. Jowers stepping, moving around, whistles not being called. That doesn't stop Cassie from just banging around down there. Boy, this has been the most physical part. They need to go ahead and get out. That 13 seconds was probably about as rough as you'll find. Oak Hill will drop to 21-9, 0-2 on this week. District play just right around the corner. It's Blake, and they'll hold on to it, and the officials don't call anything. They let the clock run out, and that's a final 73-59, but much closer than that 14-point margin, because save for that 5-minute stretch that Zachary went on, Oak Hill made some adjustments, but really was unable to get there. They got it back to within 8 at one point in time, but unable to do that tonight. And great work. A very impressed 28-point performance tonight by number 1, Ava Raymond. Ava Raymond, the junior, has 28 points on the night. KP Blake had 15, 3 of those from downtown. Rideau put things away with 4 free throws down the way. Big night, 21 points for Jody Jowers on this one, 17 for Lainey Johnson, but it was just a whole lot of Zachary, Lady Broncos, in that one. For all of those that went back and watched this one again, we certainly appreciate you for doing that. Those of you that saw it live, you saw... Okay, I didn't know what was going on. They're getting a picture of the little dribblers, and we'll leave the camera on then for just a second. 59 for Oak Hill, but Zachary was too tough tonight. They get 73 on this one. 14-point loss for the Lady Rams. Be better days ahead. They'll get back to it next week. We'll see you when they do. Tuesday night, we'll be back here for Oak Hill and I believe Rapides. I'll have to look at it again, but that's going to wrap it up. From my man Chuck Perkins on camera, Brett Stallsby there on production. I am Doug Gann. God bless you all, and good night.